Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. While Rhea Ripley is arguably the top star in WWE's women's division, a veteran thinks that another name will be picked as the Money in the Bank winner this year. With MITB coming up soon, the pro wrestling community is abuzz with predictions about who could win the MITB contracts this year. Among the participants, Ripley seems to be one of the most popular picks, considering her popularity and skill in the ring. However, Bill Apter believes Alexa Bliss would be a better choice. As of now, it remains to be seen who the winner will be at WWE Money in the Bank. If you use any quotes from this article, please credit Sportskeeda and the exclusive YouTube video. Apart from reporting on pro wrestling, Shubhajit enjoys competitive gaming and reading. Shubhajit is a pro wrestling journalist at Sportskeeda, reporting on WWE news. He has a master's degree in English and has been working in his current role for over 2 years. A fan of pro wrestling since childhood, Shubhajit decided to start creating content on the sport out of passion. Before covering a piece of news or rumor, he conducts thorough research, ensuring information in his work is reliable and completely accurate. Although Shubhajit admires numerous pro wrestlers, his current favorite is WWE superstar Drew McIntyre. He is fond of the Scottish Warrior's character work and innovative quips. If there is one storyline he can work on in WWE, Shubhajit would book Roman Reigns' future with the Bloodline following WrestleMania XL, where he lost to Cody Rhodes. He would have Reigns' stablemates excommunicate him, laying the foundation for a gimmick change for the former. After Reigns' exit from the faction, Shubhajit would portray him as an anti-hero trying hard to claw his way back up to the top. Tiffany Stratton's ascension. Tiffany Stratton, a former NXT Women's Champion, has been making waves since her main roster debut earlier this year. Despite being a relative newcomer, Stratton's athletic prowess and charismatic presence quickly positioned her as a formidable competitor. Her victory at Money in the Bank solidifies her status as a rising star in WWE's women's division. The match unfolds. The women's Money in the Bank ladder match featured a dynamic lineup, including Io Sky, Lyra Valkyria, Zoe Stark, Chelsea Green, and Naomi. The match was a high-octane affair, with each competitor showcasing their unique skills and determination. In a pivotal moment, Stratton capitalized on an opportunity by tipping over the ladder as Chelsea Green was poised to claim the briefcase, sending Green crashing through tables outside the ring. Stratton then ascended the ladder to secure the win. Fan and expert reactions. Stratton's victory was met with a mix of surprise and admiration from fans and wrestling analysts alike. Many had anticipated more seasoned competitors to clinch the briefcase, but Stratton's win is seen as WWE's commitment to nurturing new talent. Her performance not only demonstrated her in-ring capabilities, but also her potential to be a leading figure in the women's division. Implications for the future. Holding the Money in the Bank briefcase grants Stratton a contract for a championship match at a time and place of her choosing. This victory opens numerous possibilities for her trajectory in WWE. Whether she targets the Raw or SmackDown Women's Championship, Stratton's path forward is ripe with potential storylines and rivalries. Tiffany Stratton's unexpected triumph at Money in the Bank 2024 marks a significant turning point in her career. As she holds the coveted briefcase, the WWE Universe eagerly anticipates when and where she will cash in her opportunity, potentially ushering in a new era in the women's division. In the ever-evolving world of WWE, where surprises are a constant and the next breakout star can emerge from any corner of the locker room, fans often enter pay-per-view events like Money in the Bank with a short list of expected winners. This year, however, that script was flipped. While much of the buzz heading into the 2024 Money in the Bank event was centered around established names such as Rhea Ripley, who has dominated the women's division with her fierce in-ring style and commanding promos, one superstar unexpectedly rose above the rest: Tiffany Stratton. A star on the rise? Tiffany Stratton, once deemed a promising prospect in WWE NXT, has quickly transitioned into a main roster force. Known for her blend of athleticism, confidence, and charisma, Stratton began drawing comparisons to Charlotte Flair, Trish Stratus, and even early-day Mandy Rose. Since moving to the main roster, Stratton has been presented as a future cornerstone of WWE's women's division. Her participation in the Money in the Bank ladder match was seen as a potential coming-of-age moment, and it delivered in spades. WWE sources told us exclusively ahead of the event that Stratton was heavily considered to win the match, even with Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, and other top names rumored to be involved in some capacity. The reasoning? WWE is looking toward the future. "We've built the match around a few core spots to showcase Tiffany," one producer said anonymously. "She's impressed backstage, she's a fast learner, and management wants to fast-track her." The briefcase tells fans, "This is someone you need to watch." Breaking down the match. The Money in the Bank match itself was a chaotic spectacle. Alongside Stratton, the bout featured Io Sky, former winner, Zoe Stark, Lyra Valkyria, Chelsea Green, and Naomi. The match was filled with creative spots, tables, aerial dives, innovative ladder setups, but it was Stratton who stole the show. In one of the bout's most talked-about moments, Chelsea Green appeared poised to retrieve the briefcase when Stratton shoved the ladder, sending Green crashing through a stack of tables outside the ring. It was brutal, dramatic, and instantly viral. With the path cleared, Tiffany scaled the ladder and unhooked the briefcase, earning the loudest pop of the night from a stunned yet thrilled WWE universe. It was her crowning moment. What this means for Rhea Ripley. While Rhea Ripley has been sidelined in recent months due to injury, speculation about her looming return had many predicting she would be inserted into a title picture, or even the ladder match itself, as a surprise entrant. However, our exclusive sources made clear that Ripley was never under serious consideration to win this year's Money in the Bank, despite her popularity. Instead, WWE reportedly wants to keep Ripley protected and has more prominent plans for her when she returns, potentially involving a high-stakes rivalry heading into SummerSlam or Survivor Series. The focus on emerging talent like Stratton is part of WWE's broader strategy to rejuvenate the women's division and create new marquee stars beyond the familiar faces. Backstage reaction and locker room buzz. According to several sources within WWE, Tiffany Stratton's victory was met with widespread support backstage. Triple H, who has been instrumental in her development dating back to her NXT run, was reportedly very proud of how she carried herself during the match. Veterans like Bayley and Natalya were seen congratulating her after the show, while Liv Morgan reportedly told Stratton, "This is your time now. Own it." The sentiment echoes a changing dynamic in the WWE locker room, where the old guard is increasingly being tasked with helping newer talent shine, something that many embrace as part of the natural evolution of the company. What's next for Tiffany Stratton? Winning the Money in the Bank briefcase doesn't just make Stratton a future title contender. It places her in a position of power. She now has the option to cash in the contract for a women's championship match at a time and place of her choosing, often in opportunistic fashion. Final thoughts. Tiffany Stratton's Money in the Bank victory wasn't just a shock, it was a statement. It signals a turning point in WWE's women's division, ushering in a new era where up-and-coming superstars are given the spotlight and allowed to shine on their own terms. With the briefcase in hand, Stratton has joined an elite class of winners, each of whom went on to become champions. Whether she chooses to cash in opportunistically or calls her shot like a confident queen, one thing is certain. Tiffany Stratton is no longer just a future star. She's a star right now.